Hello, it's Lucy. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be using these juice pouches to fill them up with fruit smoothies and protein drinks or shakes or whatever you want to call it, right? If you caught my last video, I did an unboxing of these juice pouches. So catch that if you want to see that. But these are great. I love them. I think the quality is great, and I think it's going to work great for these on-the-ready smoothies and fruit juices or protein drinks or whatever it is that we come up with, right? So I have these, and I have all of my frozen, well, they were frozen once upon a time. It's so hot here in Puerto Rico that anything you take out of the freezer starts defrosting almost immediately. But what I have here is frozen bananas. As you can see, they're starting to get thawed out. I have mangoes. I have pineapple, ripe star fruit. I have some strawberries, passion fruit, pulp, right? I want to keep saying garlic, but this is actually ginger. There we go. And we also have some turmeric. Now, what I'm most proud of out of all of these ingredients, with the exception of the strawberries, is that all of this is homegrown. This came from my garden, it came from my father's garden, it came from my neighbor's garden. So all of this is organic. You can't get any more natural than this, and that's one of the beauties of living, here in Puerto Rico, that you can just grow this. Here in Arroyo, we have a lot of mangoes. It's almost the tail end of the mango season, so they're everywhere. And so we just, get that cosecha, and we just start prepping them and putting them in freezer bags and storing them in our freezer because, who doesn't enjoy a fruit smoothie here on the island? I don't know someone who doesn't, right? But with that being said, and I also like to add a little ginger and turmeric for an added health kick on my fruit smoothie. You don't really even taste it in there. Sometimes I like a little bit more ginger because I do like that heat you get in the back. And so I'll do that for myself. But since this is for everybody, I'm going to cool it down. And with my fruit smoothies, I actually, instead of adding water, because you always need a little liquid to help the blending process, I like to use coconut water. And I actually went to Marshall's, where you get more for less, and I found this tropical coconut water. I kind of just saw coconut water, ran with it, got it. It was a buck, why not, right? It was on clearance. And then when I brought it home, I started reading this, and it doesn't just have coconut water. It also has fruit juices like mango, passion fruit, pineapple, some of the very same ingredients that we have here. Now, what I was curious about, because it's in a soda can, I'm hoping that it's not carbonated, because that's not what I wanted, right? So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and taste it. I don't think it is. It doesn't look it. Let's see. Oh, that is really nice. It's very soft and mellow, and it just has the essence of those fruits, especially the coconut. So this is going to be lovely. It's funny, I went to the supermarket just to get other things, and I came across the coconut water, just pricing it to see what it was. Normally it's like $1, $2. But it was like $3, $4. I'm like, oh no, no ma'am, we're not getting that. So I'm glad that I picked these up. And the thing is that when I started to peel the label off, originally it was $7.99. Now, it tastes good, but mama not buying this for $7.99. So I'm glad that I got it for $1. But anyways, I digress. Let's head on and start with our smoothie. So I have two blenders going on because we're going to really be getting into this, and so we're going to go ahead and start blending them. I don't use ice, I just use frozen fruit because I don't know, I just don't like the water to be a part of my fruit juicy if I'm going to freeze them for the ready. If I'm going to just drink it right then and there, then I don't really mind, but using these fruits frozen is just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually be making a banana strawberry star fruit one. So we're going to go in here and put some of these frozen, or what used to be once upon a time frozen. I'm going to use half because these bananas were small. So this will be like 2 bananas. I'm going to go ahead and put my star fruit in here. A few of those, equivalent of 1 star fruit. And I'm going to go ahead and put some strawberries in there. And like I said, in order to help this move along, I'm going to actually put some of this coconut fruit essence in there. Not so much, but enough to get it going. And let's see if I know how to work my blender this time, because I'm always having an issue, right? So here we go, and I'm going to do it on medium. So let's take that off and see. I got some spoons over here to see the consistency. Oh, this is coming along. I always like to taste because I'm a taster. That is really good. I'm going to put the spoon over there, but to that I'm going to add my ginger and a little slice of turmeric in there as well. Blitz it again. And I don't add any sugar because the banana has its own natural sugar, and that's sweet. And that's enough. So there we go. And so here's our first little batch here. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. So let's see how this is going to work out. I'm excited to see how this is going to fill up. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm always rattling things in the kitchen, right? Put that there. I'm going to fill these up. And again, we're going to leave some room because, of course, you know that this will expand. And so, there we go. I'd like to take some of the air out of it. There we go. I'll clean the rim of it in a bit. But look at that. Isn't that just the greatest idea? I'm sure many others have thought of this, but this is really, really, really convenient and ready on the go. My son, Max, who's in the States right now on vacation, he'll come and he's like, Mommy, can you make me a fruit smoothie? And he gives me those little puppy dog eyes, and I could be in the middle of something and I'll stop everything and just to make him what he wants. So this is really cool because I'll say, baby, go to that deep stand-up freezer and go grab yourself whatever it is that you want. So here I have one, and I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Put that, you know, me and this blender, man, we're not getting along. I just don't get why I can't get the gist of this blender on there. My goodness, you know what? Really, Lucy? Okay, so we're going to hit blender number 2. And with this one, I am going to make, let's see, I got it on my list because I didn't want to confuse what I wanted to do. I have a pineapple, passion fruit, and mango that I want to do here. So, in this one, I'm going to put all of my pineapple. Ooh. I'm going to put my mango. And I try to ease up on the sweetness of it. I don't want to put too much of really sweet fruit in there because then it becomes a little too much. And I'm going to put some of my passion fruit. This was frozen, right, at one point. Here we go. This is really tart, so I try not to put a lot because then you're really going to have to sweeten it. And I'm going to go ahead and add some of this essence of coconut here. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and where did I put the top for this? Here we go. Put that there and blitz that. This blender is so old, so it's 15 years old. My mom bought it for me for one Christmas. And it's still working. It's an osterlizer. They make such great products. So here we go. We got that. Got me a new spoon. Not double dipping with the spoons, people. And let's see. That is really good. I like that. I like that a lot. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add a little mango because, like I said, I got a little heavy-handed with the passion fruit. So I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my mango to give it that sweetness that I'm looking for. A little more sweetness. Not like it's not, but I don't want that passion fruit to overpower. I really enjoy making these. These are fun. Get me a new spoon. I got a pile of spoons in this corner. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get these out the way. Grab me another one of these pouches. Let's fill this bad boy up. So they fill up so easily. Look at that. The only thing is that kind of help it along at the bottom so it'll stand up. But it's an easy pour, like I said. You give it a little bit of room for expansion. And I'll wipe these on the top so it'll look neater. But get that air out. Here we go. They ziplock really easily. Here we go. Here's our passion fruit, mango. What did I use? Passion fruit, mango, and pineapple. Good grief. So here we go. We got 2 of them ready on the go. And now you know what? Since we have a little left over of this, I'm going to go over here and combine that there because you can't go wrong with any of this stuff. Nope. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that with the other one. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my fruit there. I'm going to put the passion fruit that I have left over, as well as my strawberries that I have left over. And I'm going to go ahead and just give it a little bit more of the passion. Not so much. And add the coconut essence. You know, the sky's the limit on this. You combine whatever fruit you want, however you want, it'll all work out. I did this the last time, and I'm doing it again. I'm telling you, the blade, Lucy, the blade. Let me see. One of these days, people, I am going to learn how not to forget to put the blade in there when I'm making these videos. Always have to. And to that, I'm going to go ahead and add some ginger and turmeric to that as well. There's another little bit of pumpkin going on as well. Let's clean this up. There we go. We grab another one of our little bags here, and I got 100 of these. So I mean, I'll be making smoothies for days. But I didn't forget how to pop the lid off of my blender, yeah, that's for sure. Here we go. We'll take this out and fill this up. actually, let me taste this. Ooh, that came out really good considering I put together two different types of fruit smoothies that I had started to blend before with the leftovers. That's really good. So here we got that. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and actually wash this out so that I can do my protein one. So I'll be right back. Think of these Ninja blenders. They really do clean really well and fast. But it would have been nice if I took my lid and blade over there too, right, to the sink. So here we go. Got my lid all done and my blade all done. Let's put the blade in. Let's not forget that before I make the same mistake I do all of the time. Put this right over here. Ooh, I got a hot mess going on over here. But for this protein one that I like making for my son in the morning, so when, you know, he's in a rush and there's not a lot of time for him to eat breakfast, I kind of throw this in there for him, and he enjoys them. So this one is my banana, milk, chocolate syrup, peanut butter, oatmeal protein smoothie. With this I use, they have a Quaker avena proteina, which has 10 grams of protein. So I like using a spoonful of this as well as peanut butter. I get the powdered peanut butter when I can find it. This is the last that I have, so I have to go order some more. And I use a little bit of Nestle Quick, and of course the bananas, because that's what sweetens everything up with my milk. So my liquid for this is my milk. So I'm going to go ahead and pour in my bananas, like so. We're not going to be putting ginger and turmeric. My son would kill me, but like, Mom, what made you think that was a good idea? I'm going to go ahead and put a spoon. Actually, let me put in the milk because I don't really want to. That'll get all. So I do that. I pour milk as I think that I need it. So I'll put a spoonful of that. Sometimes I do too because he's working out, and so I need to make sure that he's got his protein going and all that good stuff. And I'll put in like a spoon of peanut butter as well. And he does, he finds these filling. I remember I was making him a protein drink in the morning, right? And so I keep powdered like peanut butter, as you see here, in a mason jar. And so I hadn't done one in a good minute. So I go in my pantry, I pull out everything that I need. And so I'm putting what I think is the powdered peanut butter. So I give one to my husband and I give one to Max, and he's drinking them. He said, man, you know, this really fills me up more than usual. Come to find out, what I thought I was adding powdered peanut butter was actually powdered eggs. So I put like 4 spoonsful of powdered eggs. But it tasted really good. Like, you know, who knew, right, that you could actually add that in there. I don't know. I wouldn't add it for something that I'm going to keep frozen in the freezer. It may work. I don't know. You know, you guys can try it out. But I thought that was so funny. And I said, should I tell them or not? I told them. They were like, really, Mom? Really? So, hey, it worked. They didn't know, and it tasted good. So, you know, all was good with that. So let's add our you know, what is this called? Chocolate syrup. So we got all that going. Let me make sure because I'm here messing around and not taking things serious. So I got my bananas, my milk, my chocolate syrup, my peanut butter, and my oatmeal. Okay, so let's put the tapa on there. Where's my top? Here we go. And let's blitz this bad boy here and see. And let's pop this right off. And my last clean spoon, taste, make sure it's right on time. Very good, very good, very good. So here we go. We got our next pouch. Take the blade out. So this is more like a protein drink, more than a shake, more than it is a smoothie. And I find that with these little pouches, I gotta kind of like open them in the bottom. There we go. So here we go. Take all of the air out of it. Remember, always give it some room because it's going to expand. And here we have our protein drink for the mornings or whenever he decides he wants them. So here we go. We got a big old mess here on my counter. We have, this is the one that I combined whatever I had left from both of them and added the rest of my ingredients. So that one is that one. We have the pineapple, mango, passion fruit one. They look so pretty, don't they? They have, and I have the banana strawberry with the star fruit, and of course my protein. So I'm going to put these all in my little bucket as so. I'll name them. I'll probably put a little label so my son will know which one is which. But he can just go in there, you see, and just grab whichever one that he likes. And that will make his life easier and my life easier. And that's exactly what we want, right? And it's a great way to get into that freezer and use up that fruit, get it frozen, and the sky's the limit. You can do any combination that you like. And this is just a really nice way to just have things on the ready, especially in the summertime when we are sometimes on the go or anytime. So, with that being said, I'm going to continue to make these fruit smoothies and protein drinks, but I'm going to leave this video right here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it gave you a good idea for yourselves to do at your home for your kids or yourself. And so, as always, give my video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video. God bless.